start. Okay, so you've just gone ahead and knocked off your spoon to get all the investment off. Put your spoon down on the tray. It'll be drippy. We're okay. That's why you have it on the tray. Then what you're going to do is you're going to lift off the dome, put your investment in here on the investment table, and we're going to put the dome back in. The part you need to be careful is make sure you ensure that it's centered from left to right and front to back. This has to be centered so that it creates a vacuum here. So if you want to see real close, the actual vacuum location is right here. That's where the vacuum pump is going to be coming out, so we don't want to place that right on top of it, but we'll be okay. Comes in, make sure it's centered. Now this is the way the vacuum pump works. If you come in closer, you'll see this one is pointing up. Can everyone see that that's pointing up? You've got a little thing that's there. What's it pointing to? What does it say up there?
Vacuum release.
Vacuum release. So that means the pump might be going, but it's not engaging the vacuum. So notice we have this one is the investment table. This one here is what we're going to do when we do the casting table. So when it comes time, we're going to turn the pump on, and then it'll sound, you'll be kind of loud, so you'll have a hard time. Can you hit the power right there? Power's going to go on, you hear it comes on, then we're going to turn it, so go ahead and turn this so that it goes to the investment table. If you see down here, the dial's going to start going down because the pressure is getting lower and lower and lower. We're reducing the atmosphere on top of it. The first time you do it, how long does it go?
90 seconds.
It goes for 90 seconds. In the full 90 seconds, you should watch it because you're going to see some bubbles come up and it comes back down. If you have a thin enough consistency, that should be the case of what happens. Now, after that's done, what you're going to do is we're going to bring it back up here and we're going to go ahead and release it. We release it and then we go ahead and we take the power off. After this dial has come down close to where we started. Once the power comes off, now we're ready to go for it. So we're going to take it off. Now here comes the part where you should have had your flask already in place. We come back here. And this next step, the important part is, you want to back out to make sure we're getting this one, is when your bowl, the bowl is designed to be bent like this so you can pour. So when you go to pour, you're going to want to pour in a way that it doesn't go directly on your rings. But when you pour, you don't want it touching the particular flask. What you'll do is it'll start to go down, if you've ever done batter, and then it's going to get narrower. You'll have more control about this high up. So you're going to go ahead and put the batter up. The investment's going to come all the way to the top. When it reaches just the top, then what you're going to do is leave about that much from the top. I'll try to coach you through when you get close. When you get there, then you go ahead and put this down. This comes back, it goes on the table. We do it one more time. This time though, you have a goal of about 60 seconds, but you don't go the whole distance unless the investment is not overflowing. So when you go ahead and start it again, we power on, we engage the table. Someone should have their hand right here, ready to nix it off real quickly if it starts to bubble over. Okay? So that's going to be the bubble over part, and then as soon as that goes for the 60 seconds, we say, okay, stop. And once we stop, we'll disengage, wait for it to come down in pressure, we power off. Once this comes off, you just gently put this off to the side, and we are ready to wait. Again, it's going to have to wait closer to about 10 minutes or so before you can put your initials there in the top. Okay? What questions can I answer for you? Now when we do this, you're going right away. See, because right now as we're done, they're ready to go. As soon as we get out, you're going to have your bowl and stuff right here. Okay? The next group is ready to go, and we start right away. Here's the thing about cleanup. Let's be really clear. The investment is going to essentially be this sand-type concrete stuff. We do not want any of it going down the sink. So what we do is we've got tons of paper towels. You're going to take a paper towel, and you're going to wipe all that out and put it right into the trash. Then you'll take a wet paper towel, and you'll do it again to get almost all of it out. Once all of that's out, then you can put it under the sink to make sure we get all of it. Before you guys start, and I see a little bit of investment here, I would kind of do a quick wipe out again to make sure. And the other one on the spoons, look in these little crooks and crannies to make sure all of that is out before you start, because you don't want any investment in there. Once this is done, you clean it up, you'll go to the next group that's 3 down from you, or you're getting it set up here ready for the next group for next hour. Okay, so be sure you're doing the cleanup, and again, we're going one after the other. Okay? Let's go.